I'm kinda interested in reading about science, but I can't really find a book to read about it correctly. Hey, found 15. Well, did I just look like an advertisement? Hey there! So it's been quite some time since we last met, and today what we're going to talk about is 15 must read for every science facts lover. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. So the first book that I'm gonna suggest is Black Holes by Stephen Hawking. It's not actually a book written by Stephen Hawking. Instead, it is a series of lectures spoken by Stephen Hawking at BBC. So it's written by somebody else who was the listener there. And it contains 2 lectures, but trust me on this, it's a pocket book. It's for around 70 pages, and it's just gonna take you an hour maximum to finish this book, because I'm telling you, it just holds your attention. Especially, it explains you stuff with the help of diagrams. So, it is a must read for you. Okay, so here's the next book. It's called A Brief History of Time by Stephen Hawking. So, it's the first book which Stephen Hawking ever wrote, through his machine, of course. But it contains everything about black holes, singularity, dark matter, wormholes, and for some part it also contains matter about God. Like for Stephen Hawking, he didn't believe in God. So I'm gonna just suggest a separate book for that. And I'm sure that it's gonna catch your attention and you can hold yourself till the end. I'm really very sure about it. It is 215 pages. So it's gonna take you 2 days to finish it. Yeah, maximum. Because I'm telling you, it will hold your attention if you're interested in the subject. Should I even tell you the number of pages? Next one is Brief Answers to the Big Questions, again by Stephen Hawking. I'm obsessed with Stephen Hawking. So majority of my books are of Stephen Hawking and Neil deGrasse Tyson, because both of them are my favorite science facts writers. But this answers every question if you are a curious one. And the first question is the one which holds your attention the most. It's called, do God exist? It's a controversial question. Controversial question. So humans are interested in controversies. I don't know why, but they are. Even I am a human, so I too am. I'm the against side of it, you might be the for side of it. Actually, I thought of making a video, do God exist? But then I thought that, why bring controversies in the comment section? So I did not make that video. And here it is. But this is a must read for you. And it is for around 225 pages. I should not tell you the page numbers though. So, it is called Letters from an Astrophysicist by Sir Neil deGrasse Tyson. If you are Star Trek obsessed and you want to explore some part of Neil deGrasse Tyson and other scientists, it is a must read for you. It acquaints you with black holes, which is his major study. If you are acquainted with the channel Star Talk, you might be knowing about it. So, must read. I'm not telling you the page number this time. So before you go any further in this video, just let me tell you that the links, Amazon links of all these books are given in the description. So if you wanna buy any of them or maybe all of them, you can just go in the description and then order it. Stephen Hawking. The grand design. The grand design of what? The grand design of the universe. You get to know about the universe from the perspective of the genius, the most prominent scientist that astrophysics and our Earth could ever receive, Stephen Hawking. So you get to know the universe from his side. Everything that he has done a major in, that is black holes, singularity, his equations, and he also tries to keep you up with other scientists. Other scientists, like not in his competition, but the older scientists who actually contributed to science, but that was not really known. Like you might be knowing the name of Albert Einstein, or you call it Einstein, but you might not be knowing what scientist should I take the name of? Tesla. Yeah, you might not be knowing about Tesla. Actually, that scientist was known more for his poverty, so I don't have any say on that. Forgetting it, I don't want to make this video too long, so that's it. This is a suggestion for you. You can find the link in the description. I don't promise that this is the last one, but again, Stephen Hawking. Black holes and the baby universes. You'll find it actually in the form of essays. There are given different essays of around 600, 700,000, 1,500 words, depending upon the chapter, and each chapter actually takes you into different world. Just let me tell you this: whenever you need read a science fact-based book, you actually want to read it in a silent place where there's no family noise, no friends noise, no phone, no technology. You just want to read it. That's the key of understanding science and through science books. So this book is called Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker. It's read by many, so I won't tell you a lot about it because most of the people have read it. You get to know the importance of sleep. Why is it important to take a 6 to 7 hour sleep? I actually learned about it because earlier I used to sleep for 4 hours. Still I am not able to maintain a proper sleep schedule, but still I'm trying to sleep for the maximum I can. You should also, it is important. And when you read this book, you get to know it's quite thick. So it will take your time. I guess it's around, 350 words. So 1 week or so. It's interesting. The first chapter is interesting. The positive thing about this book is that you can read any chapter. It's not necessary that you begin this book from the very first chapter. You can read any chapter at any time. It's been a lot of books, but here is Mars by Jim Baggott. So I wouldn't suggest it to any beginner. You need to have kind of good knowledge for reading this book about the universe. If you've read all the past books which I told you, you can read this after reading all of them. And like Why We Sleep is not necessary, but other than that, you should read all of them. After that, you can easily understand this book. Yeah, understanding this book requires some knowledge. So it is quite deep and takes you into the world of astrophysics through a professor. So you get to know about higher studies from a very basic level of school to maybe PhD. Astrophysics for People in a Hurry by Neil deGrasse Tyson. So, you're in a hurry, you are not, then to I suggest this. Because it is written for someone who is in a hurry, it tells about everything, without going into much detail. So if you just want to slip over with the oil layer, this is a good one for you. So, go for it. Again, guess who's back? Sir Stephen Hawking. The theory of everything. His famous theory, which he actually published. His famous theory of everything, his famous thought of converting all forces, of combining all forces to form a single ideal force. This book contains all of it. That dream could not be accomplished till his lifetime. But it can be, because it is almost 50%, 60%. We just want to contribute our 40% and make it 100%. And it's gonna make the entire tables turn. Trust me on that. Unlocking the Universe by Stephen and Lucy Hawking. So if you have read the book George Unlocking the Universe, you might be knowing about this book. George Unlocking the Universe is actually a series of 6 books, and it contains everything about the universe as a story. I didn't suggest this book here because it was kind of science fiction. That's why. But if you want to know about it, you can tell me in the comment section. So it's a continuation of that book, but it doesn't actually contain any kind of story. Instead, it just contains facts. I was just about to say facts. But it just contains facts about each and everything. It's like an encyclopedia which touches everything with pictures, and you're gonna love it. Here we go to the next one. Quantum Space by Jim Packard. Again, I don't suggest it to anyone who is just a beginner in this field of cosmology, of astrophysics, and of astronomy. So, if you have got a mild knowledge of it, you can read it. Mild. Like for Mars, you require more knowledge than this, but this you can go for it after reading maybe 2 to 3 books related to the universe. And you actually get to know why people are feared to take astrophysics as their career, or maybe as a major, or even touching it at all. You get to know about it. It is interesting. Last but not least, Star Talk, Neil deGrasse Tyson. It's actually a kind of encyclopedia, but it is a tie-in between National Geographic and Star Talk. So it contains something about National Geographic and things going on Star Talk, like about black holes, about Mars, about scientists, about astronauts leaving from Earth to Mars, about SpaceX, about future space missions, about past space missions, about present, about this country, about that country, everything. So, it's a must read. So this was all about it. Hope that you liked this video, and if you did, drop down a comment that you did. It's hard for me to speak up all this because I'm not a professional at it, but I'm just trying to be. So hope that you liked it. Meet you next time, and if you got any suggestion, you can drop it down in the comment section. Bye bye.